Hi guys, me Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Let's take a look at the markets. Fjord continues to grind higher. Yeah, I'd be and I am super careful ahead of with 4th of July ahead of us in a couple days. Super duper careful. This guy breaks. I want to join the party. Just doesn't let me in yet. Know how powerful this is. I like everything about this stock. About the market situation, let me correct myself, I'm sorry. This daily situation does not concern minutes. It's good in continuation of the trend now. Not enough of liquidity for day trading. You see how like jerky the bars are. How jerky the bars are. Here was a level that it broke down, confirmed, changed direction here, so this is the previous T2. Yeah. I like where this stock is on monthly and yearly. So I want more of this in my life. Needs to correct to 0.5 or shows a balance. Volume distribution is long. I'm still like, could if I entered, oh no, not on Ford and Pfizer. I'll show you a little something. Yeah, the market died for the lunch people are getting from lunch. Yeah, this is unvolumed up thrust, so and it's gonna break and it's gonna be our level here. It's gonna break today. Pfizer, same deal, unvolumed up thrust, so expect it to break. And I'm debating myself if I could have entered here. Break though. Like here. I don't think I would be able to identify, but let's take a look at the day. Oh, by the way, let me ask my trading coach a question. Yeah. Okay, back to there was nothing here. Yeah. Nothing here. So now it's here. This kind of situation. You remember how Leo in Wolf of Wall Street, there is another situation. What a performance. What an actor. What a performance. This thing is just unstoppable. This level makes no sense anymore. It's just too close to wave level. Yeah, just forget it. It actually was a balance, wasn't it? 838, 836. Yeah, it was a balance right here. It was a balance right here. 1, 2, 1, 2. By 785, 765. So here's the level. Our official transition extremum. It's like too tight, but look. Oof. We are in no man's land now. Oof. Look at this. Ooh la la. The history is happening now at our fingertips. Drama, drama, drama. Telling you. Look at this. Last hour of the day. However, look at this. Just look at this. It is the last hour of the day. Yeah, volume distribution is long, but Drama, drama, drama. If this reverses like this, huh? Yeah. Keep an eye. Be aware. Potential point of reversal for daily wave and monthly impulse. Beware. On volume, but volume comes in here, so it's okay. Dune. That's the volume. That's the volume. This is steep. Sorry. And this is steep. I think all in all, it's fair to say that market is still strong. You know me, I'm waiting for the market to crash, and I will always wait for the market to crash. Intel, up thrust, test, boom. No context on monthly. Yeah. Here was the place to consider. Yeah, just like this. You see how it reversed? This is hilarious. Had absolutely no juice to run and do proper up thrust. But yeah. Sorry guys. Volume distribution is long here. And then unvolumed up thrust. Boom. And a crash. Happens all the time. Maybe it's time to yeah, I think that's more truthful to what is going on here. Well, technically that's the biggest volume. I think this makes more sense. continuation of the trend. Weird volume. Huh. Big volume, volume up thrust, test with the close, with the break of the level, and then boom, and then goes down. And then again, nothing holds anymore. This thing just goes down. This is still the level. Yeah. Fuzzy. Finally changes the direction. Maybe finds a bottom for now. I'm up to my eyeballs in Pazzi. Up to my eyeballs. Somewhere around here. I wanted to go to its 0.5. I was stubborn. And it's a new stock. Well, it's a different standard you apply to Russian and American stocks, because Russian stocks been out there only for 30 years. So all the Russian stocks are new. The whole capitalism is a new thing for Russia. This and this. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. That's our 0.5. However, with this kind of volume, I'd be super conservative. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Super technically, it's still the level, but it would be suicidal. You know what I mean? So it's still a transitioning strong here. Okay. And now test. Unvolumed up thrust, so forget about it. Forget about it. Unvolumed T1. Volume top thrust. That was an entry for a quick trade. Oh no, it wasn't. Never mind. Because it saw there was no test. So that was an up thrust, needed a test. Anywho, I think this thing will break today. Don't run ahead of myself. Is it the saying? In Russian we say ahead of the train. Don't run a trade of the locomotive, the train. But yeah, I'm not gonna add to my position on Pause. It's ridiculous. Unvolumed up thrust. If it was volumed, that would be an entry point right here. No, counter trend, that would need a closed test. The closed manipulation signal on daily time frame. No, unvolumed up thrust. Самолет, Fjord. This guy. Let's see our biggest changes. Dune. This guy reverses. And it confirmed, so it can be on our continuation of the trend watch. And I need to rearrange actually. I need to rearrange my watch list. I'll let you know once I do. Where are we? And that's weird. This volume buildup is weird. No weird stock. Adobe. Intel. United Health. Hey man.
Did he come and do it?
No, they didn't come.
Really?
Yeah. So, my roommate is up. He's like a bear in the morning. So, yeah, United Health is... I had to disconnect the levels because now it's officially in correction. So you don't want to daily contradict the monthly. But I wouldn't go short on this one in my lifetime. I mean long. Ooh, look at this beauty. Counter trend, need a close manipulation signal, but exhaustion volume. Then Dune. Anyhow, where are we? Look, it kind of respected 0.5. It kind of respected 0.5 and went down. This kind of volume, it should have. Ooh. And then a weird stock. It's not my jam. Oops, just give me a sec. And it's a balance, right? It is a balance. 23, 318. Hold on, 291, 318. So it did. Yeah, renew the level, and it's in a balance. And it's in a balance. Went down. That is transition extremum. Then it break this thing. Then down, lower, and then change direction here. Yeah. So no. Okay, wait. My monthly watches. CVS. Look at this guy. Volume distribution, yeah. Unvolume spring. Wouldn't be able to do anything here. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I'm due monthly. The monthly. Why my English is failing me. I need to check the charts. Month has closed, so I need to see what changes it brings into my watch list, because another bar closed. That's interesting. It doesn't look like a real volume, you know what I mean? Like at all. And the break is weak, and it's 0.5. So this is valid actually for hour. Let's remove it from the. I'll put it, but I don't think it's a real volume. 27th of June. I don't know. Yeah, technically it's at the level right now. So let's honor it. With an hourly watch. You know, rules are rules. But I'm skeptical about this volume, actually. Yeah. Huh. That's a volume T1 because this bar is a part of this extremum. We would need a test here. And then the whole thing goes without us. Okay, this thing jumps over. Vodafone, yeah, you see? Wouldn't be able to hold it from there, but it did it way up. All the way up. That was like perfect 2R right here. And now we are looking at it in the opposite direction. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell. Okay. That's enough of the daily changes. Let's take a look at these guys real quick. But should we do the monthly watch instead? Let's work on the months. That's, I feel like, more important. We need to monitor what's going on with the levels. It's correction. So now it makes sense, like, yeah, looking at it long. Pfizer. Pfizer is at the level right now, but I don't trust this sign of strength level much because all the volume is here. So boom, long, 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 long. This is short, but doesn't matter long. So Yeah, I think we are in a good place on Pfizer. Самолет. Oh, did it move in 0.5? I think this volume doesn't matter anymore. Bazi Fjord. It will have to correct somewhere. I just don't know where and when. Yeah. So it's a correction now, officially. And it's a... makes sense. Volume spring. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it's so high up there. Technically, it's good for an hourly trade. After, like right now, right here. And all volume is all down there below. Here again. Long. Here's like initiative takeover that didn't take over, and then long again. And then God knows what. I think in this case we should, yeah, be conservative. You know? Even though volume distribution on on 5 minutes confirms. So this is now volume. Volume is here. That's just too rough. Just take it like this, YOLO. MetLife. Their first and only ever industrial. But look where it is on monthly. if I get wrong on this, if I'm wrong on this, look how high it is. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Super technically, that's the level. Yeah, right here. It's in this level one way or another. Bro. Technically, that's the level. And that's the level on it's all here. It's all here. Maybe something super small. And it doesn't gap almost, that's a good sign. So, smart money don't touch it that much. And it will close in a correction today. It's most likely it's gonna be this at the end of the day today, which moves our 0.5 to here. And even from here, well, I don't have any reasons not to take this trade. And once again, if it closes in correction in 2 hours, then the hour contradicts monthly. And then I'm back to this situation again. Yeah. I think I'm gonna be conservative. The 4th of July ahead of us. However, it's not there yet. Oof, this is spicy. It even looks better for the entire trend. Maybe taking a fraction. Something super small. It's all here in 27s. Yeah, right here. Oh no, 26. 27s. Yeah, guys. And we are right on this massacre right now. Yeah, no, I think I should calm down. And play safe. In the end of the day, I'm just a huge giant chicken. Scared. It's my basic instinct to be scared. Click to R and get away. We'll trade more on this one. We'll trade more. This actually is good for a short soon. Makes it final pushes. Yeah, MetLife, I need to check it out. To just be reasonable. To just be reasonable. What I'm looking for here. Met. I have to. I have to. The word of the day, indecisive. Indecisive. Nothing on the 5 minutes that can help me make my decision, really, except for the volume distribution. Except for the volume distribution. It's closing. It's closing on a break. I know that. So that's my jam. Okay. Back to. Okay, so now we've got a. Yeah, now that makes sense. It's a balance. This is sweet. Love me, say that you love me. You remember that one? So again, now daily cannot be short. So now daily contradicts. Let's take a look at this. I'm interested. That's the difference. Oh no, it's Russian stock. I'm trying to catch the difference between real-time data and Seaboix data, and I can't see any. But that makes sense actually. So now I changed direction. First sign of direction change. Okay. We'll leave it at that. It's a break officially. This being the biggest volume. So daily must be short. Yeah. We don't, doesn't have to be short, but interesting. So too big of a volume. Just a little bit. Boom. Look. Then upthrust again needs. That's why we need a test on counter trend, on aggressive. on aggressive trades. Boom, volume, volume. Yeah, good for short. Good for short. That configuration upthrust would need a test on daily, but even good from daily, technically. It's a break. Weak, but a break. Yeah. This thing is going lower. Yeah. So no transition extremum. Yeah. Small change, big difference. That looks like an exhaustion. But look, it also went here. Oh la la. Almost, but not quite. Love me, say that you love me. 0.5. Same old good story. Good for short. Look how this worked beautifully. Sign of strength here. And boom. Pushed the price down. Looked like an exhaustion a lot. Wait. Yeah. Look at this beauty. Boom, down. Yeah. Right here. That was a trade of the century. Kidding. Not sure about the century. But that was an upthrust. So, boom. Didn't need a test. Would have taken some time, but I have all time in the world. So I think this is not a valid. Yeah. I shouldn't be worried about this level much. It's called a trend though. That would be funny if this will work. Too far from 0.5. Ooh, look at this volume. Yeah, that validates this level. Let's keep it open for interpretation. This also look. Just never mind this level. Came in here, boom, boom. Ooh, I'm sorry. Confused. If I'm confused, then I do nothing. That's the rule. Very simple. If I'm not sure how to interpret the stock, I'll leave it alone. Broke the level, manipulated first, and then it broke it by closing above. Yeah, so. So the road is open now, then. This volume is alarming though. Just a little bit. 709 cents. So with this being a level, it's breaking today as we speak. So this guy's gonna be gone in an hour. Bims. But overall, this level is not bad. Technically, but yeah, nothing here. Nothing here. The bush. What's going on here? Anyone can explain me that? This chart is just broken. Okay. Ketchup. I'm glad to say that people don't like ketchup anymore. It's not like I'm necessarily against ketchup, but what they made of it and how we degraded from tomato pasta, healthy on all accounts, to some ultra processed cornstarch that slowly kills you. I don't know. That's a break though. It's going to change direction in an hour and a half. Let's not jump ahead ourselves, but this would have worked. Boom, test to R. Yeah, right there. That could have worked. But yeah, well, it doesn't matter because of the level. I think it's going to break this level and go up because the bigger volume is in reaction bar, so it's a good sign of correction. Anyhow, let's keep an eye on it. 0.5, that's, yeah, it's in correction. Wait. Yeah. Interesting. Don't think so. Oof. It's at the level right now. As we speak. And it's breaking it. yeah, it's breaking it. So guys, I have a Zoom callback at noon, and I feel like I need a break before, just to clean up the space energetically and emotionally. I'm an emotional being. It's for the financial wellness project, though. So your boy is potentially on a. I'll let you know if I book it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah. Dude. Look at this guy. And now it changed direction. It's actually interesting. So stretched, though. So stretched. And it's already in correction, so yeah, no, I don't think it's interesting. Let me take it back a notch. And there's no, yeah. Okay, anywho. That's our transition extremum. Finally. It's not the biggest volume, but it's definitely volume. So when it comes up there, oof, it's gonna be exciting to watch. That's an interesting situation. Not so sure about this level, though. Babush. Okay. United Health. Oh my god. Technically, it's a break. Practically, because reaction bar closed bearish. However, it didn't even go beyond the level. So, come see, come ça. Trying to think. Yeah, so it was just. That was just a dream. That was just a dream. So that's 0.5 actually, and then, yeah. That's a break on the Vodafone, so it's not the gaps, yeah, forget all this. But still, yeah, it's now good in continuation. Oh, no, what? Stop. Guys, I need a break. Yeah. It's a good correction for like here. It's an up thrust. Yes. Oof. It's gonna be a long day. Guys, I feel like I need a break. Ooh. Look at our fjord. Just unstoppable. Unstoppable fjord. Everything went up. Everything goes up. Absolutely unstoppable. And so this will, right? Bouncing of this level and going up, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Guys, I feel like I need a break. I'll continue working on the monthly levels. This monthly contradicts daily. It contradicts daily because daily is in correction. So it's stronger. So yeah, it's like this now. So there is this potential. So already reached this potential. Gave the biggest volume, spring. Huh. What is it? Weird stuck. Okay, guys, I gotta take a pause, okay? Trade responsibly on your own. Never listen to anyone, no one knows anything. Learn and grow in the communities of like-minded people.